It's Thursday night.
It is. We made it again.
We're ready to go. It's a big show night.
It is.
This is going to be the Perplexing Aphorism Contest.
I don't even know what an aphorism. I didn't know what
That's
an
the whole
aphorism
idea.
was. So
That's
it's
the whole idea
perplexing.
of the show. It's actually just the game of overcomplicated sayings.
Yes.
We're taking regular sayings and we've figured out ways to make them overly complicated.
And your job is to
And your
guess
job
what
is to
they
figure
are.
out what they are. So
Yes.
if I said the Perplexing Aphorism Contest, you would say, oh, that's the game of overcomplicated sayings. Except for the sayings are a lot more common than that.
Right.
Right? So look both ways before you walk across the street. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So so that's what we're doing today. And we're gonna some of them are harder than others. And let me just give you an example. By the way, welcome. If you're watching live, come and participate. We are watching you on YouTube. We can't put your comment up on the screen from YouTube because of the just recent changes in YouTube. We don't have the technology to do that right now, but we can. If you comment on Facebook, you'll see those going up. See right down there. Comments are coming up. There's Rob saying good evening. Hello, Rob. Nice to see you. So, but leave your comments. We see you. If you're around, we should be able to see you, and we'll keep track of it. So let's get at it. This show has to move really fast because there's a lot to accomplish.
Right.
But we're hoping that you're in like your real thoughtful, creative
Put
mood.
on your thinking cap, the cone of silence, or whatever it is called. I think it's just a thinking cap.
So it's the game of overcomplicated sayings. So basically, when you see these different things, you're gonna like say to yourself, what's being said there? I don't know what that
I
means.
think I'm going to figure it out.
So for example, let me just give you an example to start off with. Tenets of virtuous abodes ought not hurl lithoidal fragments. That's the saying. You know, what's that? What is that saying? Tenets of virtuous abodes.
Vitreous.
Oh, sorry, of vitreous. Sorry about that. Tenets of vitreous abodes ought not hurl lithoidal fragments. The question is, what does that mean? Right?
Simple.
And can you tell what that is? See, now I see in that hurl lithoidal fragments, hurl things, throw things. What's the saying with throw things? Well, tenants, people who live in glass houses.
Yeah. Lithoidal, like
Shouldn't
medical.
throw-
You know, if you have a lithotripsy or...
No, I don't know, but
Well,
you know apparently.
it's just some medical terms. Litho, stone.
Yeah, so that saying is just people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So
And
that's
Al got it. If you live in glass houses.
There you go. So that's the whole show. It's very easy, right? And so let's move on. Now, what we're going to do is together we're going to work on the hard ones, and we'll just see who can come up with it first. And if we can't come up with it, we'll try to work it out together. All right? Try to give each other hints or guess at it. But then we're going to have some lightning rounds as we go. And that's where everybody's just going to count how many you get right. And those are going to go by really fast. So these next couple, they'll be a little bit harder, but we'll just watch them as we go. So here's the next one. Here's the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got it.
Yeah, we've got a couple people who are really on the ball. So this should be good.
All right, so here's the first thing. Similar sire, similar scion. Similar sire, similar scion. That's like a tongue twister. Similar sire, similar scion. Similar sire, similar sire. I can't do it.
Similar
That's for our
sire,
next show. We're going to do
similar
tongue
scion.
twisters. Similar sire, similar scion. Anybody know what that is? I see similar in there twice. So
Yes,
what's a synonym for similar? What's a similar word for similar?
Alike.
like something like something. Like something like something.
Yeah.
Like sire.
In a sire, father's something.
Oh, like father. There it is, right? Like father.
Al got it. Like father, like son.
Like father, like son.
Al, you are good at this.
Yeah. I knew some people would be particularly good at this. And other
I'm
people
not.
probably wouldn't. But
Like we're gonna do what?
But these are sayings, and you're going to know the sayings. So you just have to find like one little word that's sort of that's my
the
key
trigger
to figuring out. You find like in this case similar. You say, well, what's another word for similar? Like or same, right? Same something, like something, like something. Oh, like something. I got that.
Yes.
So that's to me that's the key to figuring these out. All right, let's go on. That's number one. So if you got that one, give yourself a point. All right.
Yeah.
Here's number two.
Got it. Okay.
Number two, Ida, is it's fruitless to become lachrymose because of scattered lacteal fluid. It's fruitless to become lachrymose because of scattered lactal fluid.
I got that one.
Another one of those hard ones. You do?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa. So
Kathy's
let's see.
saying it's blurry, but
Must be you.
It must be
yeah,
you, Kathy.
just coming in slowly for you. It's possible that our stream right now our stream is showing that it's going out smoothly. So on your end, it's just the internet right now. Everybody's watching it,
Right.
and so things run slowly. Hey, Selah, you didn't come early, did you? Come on up, say hello to everybody.
Here she comes.
Did you forget? She heard the music and everything.
Al's not getting this one. He's
That
got
might
a
be the
bunch
first.
of
That
question
might be
marks.
the first show. So what do we see? What word do you see in there that you recognize, Ida?
Lachrymose.
You know lachrymose? Oh my goodness! I don't think anybody but you knows lachrymose.
Tears.
Become tears. That's what tears.
Mm-hmm.
You go, Selah.
And lacto, like milk, lactating. Milk. So tears.
So what's it? So what is it?
Don't cry over spilled milk. Joel got it.
There you go.
Good
No
job.
use crying. It's fruitless. No use crying over spilt milk.
Exactly.
Right. There it is. Okay. Very good.
Joel got it. Kathy got it.
Nice.
I
So
got
give yourself
it.
a point for that.
I-
Okay.
I get a point.
Now we're going to go into the lightning round.
Oh, there's a lightning round.
You and I are going to disappear for the lightning round.
Okay.
And we're going to put it up on the screen. And basically, we can still be heard.
Okay.
So we can still talk.
Is that a warning? You never know what might come out of my mouth.
So we're going to do the lightning round now. And basically, these are 6 in a row that we're going to go very quickly. So you know how many points you have now. You either have 1 or 2 points so far, right? Now, I don't want you to answer this by writing it. I just want you to say it out loud.
The people out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just everybody
yell
out
at the
there, just
screen.
say it out loud. You're going to get like 10 seconds. I'm going to read through it. I might read it a second time. You're going to get 10 seconds to either get it or not get it. And then what I want you to do is I want you to just put up your total points. So if you have 1 or 2 points now and you get the next one right, you're going to put a 3 up.
I see. Okay.
Right? And then after the next one, if you get that one right, a 4 up. All right?
Good
So
luck
it's
on
just-
this lightning round
just keeping
because we
score.
do, have a beautiful prize at the end.
Do we?
No.
More UTS bucks.
Yes, UTS bucks.
UTS bucks, by the way, have no value. So here we go.
All right. Ready for the lightning round.
The lightning round. This is the big part of the show. This is going to go really fast. You ready? Here we go.
Ready.
Okay, and we're off. Here's the first one. And I will read it. Failure to be present causes the vital organ to become more enamored.
Oh.
Failure to be present causes the vital organ to become more enamored. 3, 2, 1. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. If you got that one right, put your number up.
I got a point. Yay.
Next one. Each canine passes through his period of preeminence.
It should be preeminence.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a shame.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Yes, but each canine passes through his period of preeminence.
Eminence. Like that.
Yeah. You fixed it.
Each canine passes through his period of preeminence.
I got it.
You got that one?
Yeah. I got it. I think I
Here
get
it
a point.
is. I think it is. I got to change this slide too. There we
Got
go.
it.
Yeah, every dog has his day. Every
Okay.
dog has his day.
How you
Passes
doing
through his
out there?
period of preeminence.
Hopefully you got both of those on this lightning round.
Yeah. So put your number up if you got it. Here's the next one. It's a song. Scintillate, scintillate, minuscule ball-shaped gaseous celestial luminary.
That's easy for you to say.
Scintillate, scintillate, minuscule ball-shaped gaseous celestial luminary.
And you note at the top, it's a song.
Yeah. What is it? What is it? Did you get it? Twinkle, twinkle, minuscule ball-shaped gaseous celestial luminary.
Okay. I love it.
Compute not your immature Gallinarians prior to their being produced. Compute not your immature Gallinarians prior to their being produced. Seems like Gallinarian is the key word there. What's a Gallinarian?
I have no idea, but I think I know what that saying is.
You do?
Yeah.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Yeah.
Before they be
Is a
they're being
Gallinarian
produced.
a chicken?
It must be. An immature Galilean must be a chick.
Oh, okay.
Immature Gallinarian. Okay, keep putting your numbers up, just so you're keeping score.
We got people out there racking
How
up
do we
some
say this
numbers.
one? Pulchritude.
Yep.
Pulchritude does not extend below the surface of the derma. Pulchritude does not extend below the surface of the derma. 3, 2, 1. Beauty is skin deep.
Beauty is skin deep.
This is actually the negative of that. It doesn't extend below. Beauty doesn't go below.
Oh, unless you really love anatomy. You think... Whatever.
Consolidated, you and I maintain ourselves erect. Separated, we defer to the law of gravity.
Ah, I know that one.
Consolidated, you and I maintain ourselves erect. Separated, we defer to the law of gravity. United we stand, divided we fall. Is that the last one? Yeah, that's the end of the lightning round.
Good
How'd
job,
you do?
everybody. We've got, Joel has 7, Rob has 5.
Moving along, yeah.
Mary Lou has 3. Yeah.
Those either just jump into your mind or they don't.
Yeah.
Like if they don't, you just look at it like, well, I don't know. I have no idea what this is.
Oh.
So sometimes they hop out at you, and sometimes they don't. Okay, back on to the to more of the tough ones. Okay.
All right.
You ready?
All
So
right.
keep
Are
your
you ready? Because that was an easy line.
You've got your score written down, so you can look right in front of you and know what your score is. All right. So continue to get your score. So here it is.
Got 1.
We'll see who gets it first.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Why isn't it moving? Oh, there we go. Here's the next one. Cleave gramineous. Yeah. Cleave gramineous matter for fodder during the period that the orb of the day is refulgent.
What?
You got to remember that. Particularly when the orb of the day is refulgent. That's when it's most important to cleave to your gramineous matter for fodder during the period that the orb of the day... The orb of the day seems like the key to that to me. The orb of the day
Cleave
is the sun.
Gramineous
right?
matter for fodder.
Cleave, so hold on to something, right? Hold on to... Anybody get it yet? Hold on to something.
Make hay. Oh, Mary Lou says make hay while the sun
There
shines.
it is. There it is.
Yes.
Make hay. Gramineous matter for fodder. Oh, for fodder, of course.
Yes, of course.
During the
We
day.
say of course. We actually wrote these things down ourselves and don't remember. So thank you, Mary Lou, for getting that. Make hay while the sun shines.
That's it. Yeah, right on the money. All right, here's the next one. Next perplexing one. This is our hard one, number 4. Freedom from guile or fraud constitutes the most excellent principle of procedure. I think this is a hard one. Freedom from guile or fraud. So what is freedom from guile or fraud? That constitutes the most excellent principle.
I got it.
You do?
I do.
Wow. Can you give us a little hint along the way here?
Well,
freedom
from guile or fraud.
That'd be...
Honesty.
Oh.
Is the best.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I think honesty is the best policy.
Honesty is the best policy. Did you all get that? Did you beat Ida to it?
I get excited when
And that's it. Look at that right there. Honesty is the best policy. Did anybody beat Ida to that? You can keep your score if you want. I think there's one more perplexing. Yeah, so here's the one last perplexing, and then we're going to go into another lightning round. A rotating lithoidal fragment. Did we already do lithoidal fragments? A rotating lithoidal fragment never accrues lichen. A rotating lithoidal fragment never accrues lichen.
That's
I need to bring it up big.
A lot of people, the words are coming up late because of the delay, but a lot of people got honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, keep on
going.
hold on to your score. Yeah. A rotating lithoidal fragment never accrues lichen.
Lichen.
You would liken that to lichen?
I lichen.
Yeah. I like that.
I like it too. Lichen.
I know this one, so I don't even know how to explain it. I just I
Mary
have
Lou
to remember it.
Got it.
She got it already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good one, Mary Lou. Anybody else get it? We'll move on.
Okay.
The answer, of course, is a rolling stone. A rotating lithoidal, of course, is a rolling stone.
Right, and lichen is moss. It grows on the side of trees, whatever. And on
a rolling stone gathers no moss.
Joel got it too. So, yeah. Good job, you guys. You guys are good at this.
What is it? Mama was a rolling stone? Or was Papa a rolling stone?
I don't know if it was Mama or... Now you got me.
Somebody, maybe I have it all wrong. Maybe it's somebody who played bass. Anyway, I think we're on to another lightning round. All right. So
okay.
So just for your own sake, write down your current score before we start the lightning round. Then we're going to press into the lightning round, and every time you get one right, add to your score. So if you're at 8 and you get one right, then you can put the number 9 in. You're not going to put the word because it takes too long to write out the saying.
Yeah.
Just want you to put the number down where you are.
I want you to know your boys are responding there in the chat on YouTube.
Yeah, are they doing all right?
I think the problem is if you don't know the sayings, you can't do this.
You guys don't know any of these sayings? That's surprising.
Well,
I thought you would.
There's going to be some easier ones.
Certainly during the lightning round, these are sayings. I think these are common sayings.
I think so.
I think they are. If you don't know the sayings, we need to talk about that. We need to go back through the show and talk
Joel
about
thinks
these.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. So
there you go.
There you go.
I forget what song it's from. And I don't want to know because it's copyrighted.
We can't sing it, so don't go there.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here's the lightning round. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
They're going to go by fast, so you got to get them right away. And if you don't get them, try to figure out, just get one word and come up with a synonym for that one word, and maybe the saying will pop into your head. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Going to bring it up to full screen now, and off we go.
All right, it's the lightning round. All right.
Members of an avian species of identical plumage tend to congregate in gregarious homogeneous groupings. Members of an avian species of identical plumage tend to congregate in gregarious homogeneous groupings. Of course, that's birds of a feather flock together. Did you get it? Next one. The stylus is more potent than the dirk. What's a dirk? The stylus is more potent than the dirk.
A sword.
Oh, there you go. The pen is mightier than the sword. Did you get it? Add a number. The temperature of the aqueous content of the unremittingly ogled culinary vessel does not exceed 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my goodness.
The temperature, there's a comment saying the temperature of the aqueous content of an unremittingly ogled culinary vessel does not exceed 212 degrees Fahrenheit.
I got it.
212 degrees Fahrenheit, of course, is the boiling point of water. A watched pot never boils is the saying. All right, next one. One may address a member of the Equidae family toward aqueous fluid, but one is incapable of compelling him to quaff. Quaff. Don't you quaff your hair? Isn't that something you do to your hair?
That's C-O-I-F.
Oh, that's a different word. One may address a member of the Equidae family toward aqueous fluid, but one is incapable of compelling him to quaff. Yes, of course you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
That's right.
Everybody knows that.
Really?
One pyrrhus malus per diem restrains the arrival of the Hippocratic apostle. One pyrrhus malus per diem restrains the arrival of the Hippocratic apostle.
Oh, we're going neck and neck here.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Did you get that one?
We've got people are at 11 points. That's the highest point level.
Male cadavers are incapable of yielding testimony.
Male cadavers.
This is the last of the lightning round. Male cadavers are incapable of yielding testimony. That one is dead men don't talk.
There you go. They sure don't.
Oh my.
3 people with 12. One with 13. Oh.
Wow. You guys, I knew people would be good at this game, and I knew that some people would be really good at this. There's probably some people out there who are really frustrated, like me, and think that you quaff your hair. I think you do quaff your hair.
You don't water your hair. You quaff your hair.
Well, I know. That's why.
C-O-I-F, like coiffure.
Yeah, well, I was trying to figure that out. Quaff. It sounded like the same word to me.
Okay. Oh. Kathy says clueless, but we have people at 14 now. I don't know. People are just adding numbers.
13 and 14. We trust you. We think you're keeping. We think you're keeping it honest. All right, let's keep going. Now these are the hard ones again, so we work on these sort of a little bit together. But your idea is to be the first one at it. You cannot estimate. Oops, let me bring it up bigger. You cannot estimate the value of the contents of a bound, printed narrative record from its exterior vesture.
Oh.
Did you know that you cannot estimate the value of the contents of a bound, printed narrative record from its exterior vesture? You think you know that one?
I do.
Is it because you wrote it?
No. I did. This is the truth. I typed these up, and I don't remember them. But I do,
You can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
A bound printed narrative, a book.
So a bound printed narrative. That was the giveaway for you? Bound printed narrative record.
Yeah.
That's a book, apparently. All right.
It is. Okay.
Here we go. Folks deficient in ordinary judgment scurryingly enter areas on which celestial beings dread to set foot. Folks deficient in ordinary judgment scurryingly enter areas on which celestial beings dread to set foot.
Fools.
Somewhere where people don't set foot, don't
Beings
walk,
dread.
don't stand. Don't.
Yeah. Angels dread it.
Angels. What? Beings dread to set foot. Dread
Fools
to
walk in. Is it fools walk in?
Fools, those are folks deficient in ordinary judgment.
Yeah.
Scurryingly.
Rush in.
Yeah, they rush in.
We're angels.
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Nicely done.
I got it.
Did you get it first?
I think I did.
We have to wait a few
people
seconds
are
and we'll see.
shouting out their numbers.
Okay, here's the last one.
Nathan got half a point. Good job, Nathan.
Here's the last one. Surveillance should precede saltation. Some of these shorter ones are the hardest ones. Surveillance should precede saltation. I never heard this word saltation before.
Me either.
Saltation. Surveillance, I know what that is. Looking. Watching. Observing. Should precede. Observing before saltation. Don't salt your potatoes. I don't know.
Okay.
Anybody help us with that one?
Nobody's helping us with that one.
People are past the hard ones.
Yes.
Somebody said Joel seems to be getting these, huh?
He does.
Is Joel
well,
knocking them
he
down?
likes it. He's still on Fool's
Yeah.
Rush in. Oh, Mary Lou says, look before you leap. Joel says, look before you leap.
There it is.
Yes. Look before you leap.
That's the end of the big game of overcomplicated sayings.
Oh my gosh, I was having a little heart failure.
Turns out I've got 17 more of these for another show if we ever want to do it.
I like this show. I do. I was a little bit of a doubter. I wasn't sure it would go this well, but you guys are on it. I'm telling you. That's pretty cool.
I think some of those are pretty hard. I mean, some of them you look at it and you just absolutely go dry. You have no idea.
David says he thought it was look before you eat. The saltation.
Exactly.
So yeah, that kind of makes sense.
But you guys have heard that saying, look before you leap, right?
He's talking to you, David.
I'm talking to you, YouTube. To my YouTube friends.
That's right. Mary Lou got 17.
Yeah, pretty good. That's quite a number. 17. So there weren't many more than 17.
No, and she came in late.
There were 12 plus. Well, I can go back and look. How do I make this go backwards?
You got me.
8. 12 plus 8. There were 20. So out of a possible 20, she got 17.
Linda says she needs lots of us on her team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes it good. We're a team together for sure. So Mary Lou got 17. Joel got 17. Good. Okay, well, how many thousands of UTS bucks do we give out as to these winners?
I think 1,000. I think 1,000 per point.
I think that's good.
But we can only give it to the winner.
Well, there's a tie then. 17 to 17.
Oh, well.
So nobody gets anything.
Next time we do the show, you can compete and see which one of you actually wins. 17-17, no winner.
No winner. No winner, winner, chicken. We should have done that winner, winner, chicken dinner. I want to make up a bunch of these now. I'm really motivated.
I don't think she can make them. Now, some of these we did. We actually did right. Some of these we took. In fact, we have the definitive list in the world of these. I'm confident we do. I'm confident we do.
We took a little poetic license and we add. Yes,
we have 40 of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I know why.
We only did 20 of them tonight.
I want to do more.
So we got 20 more just sitting around waiting for another show. We will. We'll do it on another show. And if you want to make some up and send them to us, we'll do another show sometime.
Yes, and we'll add them all up. Mm-hmm. And Mary Lou says we still owe her from last week. Yes, well, the UTS bucks are slow in the mail.
How much did she win last week?
I don't know, just thousands.
5,000? I thought nobody got the top answer last week. Because you had some really...
Excuse me?
Matching 1-to-1. That ending.
Oh, yeah, that was a hard one. You had to match me.
It was like sleeping bag. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway. That was last week. You can go back and look at that. Let's move on with the big show, shall we?
Okay, let's do.
What else we got? Oh, your saying of the week. You want to jump into your saying of the week?
Sort of. I wait a minute. I know I have one.
You need to find it?
I wanted it.
Well, I've got it if you want to.
Oh, you've got it right in front of me. Well, since it's graduation week and we're all dealing with absentee graduation or whatever we're calling it, virtual graduations, whatever, I just was thinking now is a good time to talk to kids.
Well, there's nothing virtual about it. You either graduate or you don't graduate.
I know, but you don't have the ceremony. The
okay,
ceremony
so a virtual
is not the
ceremony
same.
for graduation.
Okay, virtual ceremony.
There's no virtual graduation. I mean, you put in 18 years, a couple of months aren't going to change your graduation status.
This is true. This is true.
I'm sorry.
So here's a quote.
It's your saying. Go ahead.
Right all over me. So here's a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love.
So that would imply that you really don't need to know the difference between quaff and quaff.
Oh, I see.
And you could still serve.
You can still serve. You can still... You can have a heart full of grace and you can have a soul generated by love even if you don't know the difference between quaff with a C and quaff with a Q.
I learned something tonight.
I'm glad.
Not only was this a fun show, not only did I see how intelligent the people are, not only did...
What are you looking?
There's a stink bug flying around here.
Oh.
Not only was I impressed by our listening audience, by the intellect of them, not only did I get an amazing saying.
Uh-huh. You sure did.
But, I mean, I learned something.
There
Quaff
you go.
and quaff.
Who knew?
One of the
we
Q
provide
and one
a
of the C.
service. We're entertaining and we're educational.
All right, joke of the week. We're moving. Actually, this week's joke of the week is a little bit different. It's not quite a dad joke. Maybe it's a little bit of a dad joke. You'll have to judge for yourself.
Okay.
But let's look at the joke of the week. It's Anna Marie this week.
Hi, Anna Marie.
Look, my little thing is off center, but that's okay. For another week, I'll fix it.
What's off center?
I don't know. But I'm all mixed up here. What are you doing on there?
I'm sorry.
What I wanted to do was this. Make this bigger.
I see.
There we go.
There's Anna Marie.
If anyone listening believes in telekinesis, you know what telekinesis is?
I do know what
is
telekinesis is. When you can make things move just by thinking about it.
Yeah. If anybody out there believes in telekinesis, says Anna Marie, I've ruined the joke. Raise my hand.
I do like that one.
Yeah,
Maybe it's because Anna Marie. It's Anna Marie, and I love that joke. But that one kind of makes me laugh. I like it. Oh my!
Not exactly a dad joke, but sort of in the lines. I'll bet you there's some people who think that's a silly joke.
Oh, Mary Lou says that's a great saying, and Joel agrees. So thanks, guys. And that was a great joke, Anna Marie. Thank you for. She's breaking our curse. It was a funny joke. Next week might be even better.
How did we do that?
I don't know. Because Anna Marie did it. I don't know, whatever.
Oh my, listen, it's been great fun having you folks on YouTube with us, but we're going to bring the YouTube show to a close now. We're going to do an after show over on Facebook only, which is just us being a little bit more casual and just talking to each other. And if we can be, if that's even a possibility. But we thank you on YouTube for stopping by. We're going to bring it to a close. You can, if you're watching the recording, there's more recommended videos right over there. And down below in the doobly-doo.
The doobly-doo.
Yeah, some of my mentors on YouTube call it the doobly-doo. So
I
do
like
too.
that doobly-doo. Yes.
So anyway, we just like to close for you on YouTube by saying, I'm uniquely the same, you're uniquely the same. Together, we can change the world. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Let me get the right one closed.
We'll be
Bye.